What's up, YouTube Nation? It's your boy Fruity Loops Frank here, and today I'm going to be showing you one of the most game-changing plugins I've ever used that will take your beats to a professional level instantly. What's good, Fruity Nation? I hope you're all having a fantastic day today because I have a very special video for you all today. A lot of you have been asking me to check out this new plugin Dickify from the explorers of the internet. Now, I have Dickify, and I've messed around with my Dickify quite a bit in the past few days, and I've come to the conclusion that it really is a plugin you can install off the internet and use in your music. So if you're excited for that, make sure you leave a like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell, make sure you support me on Ko-Fi, make sure you follow me on Twitter, and make sure you subscribe because actually only 14% of my viewers are subscribed, which is a pretty low number. Let's get those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers, if you know what I mean. But about Dickify. So Dickify is a plugin that's actually made to make your music sound better. So, drums, bass, chords, pads, atmospheres, leads, sound effects, all that stuff will sound better with Dickify. That's their guarantee. And what's great about Dickify is that it's pretty small. This isn't a big Dickify plugin. This is pretty small. So if you want to play with it, it shouldn't be that much of a hassle. So I'm going to be showing you kind of how it works, what it does, how you can use it, and what all the, different settings do, and all the different nuances you can apply to your music with this fantastic piece of equipment. So you know what, let's just get right into that. So here we are in the session in the DAW on this beat that I've been working on. It's a, pretty simple beat in F minor. Hey guys, this is Future Frank here. I just wanted to come in and correct a small mistake I made in this video. The key of the beat is actually F sharp minor, not F minor. And I know you guys are already in the comments sounding off, oh, you got the key signature wrong, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. But, we make these mistakes sometimes. But the last things I want to do is, waste your time with bad information. And, you're here to hear me talk about the plugin, so who wants to, hear me be wrong about a key signature? So I just wanted to come in and correct that real quick so that no one's confused and we're all on the same page. So, sorry about that. Pretty standard, as I mentioned. So let's just take a listen to it without any Dickify, without anything like that, just plain old beat. Pretty cool beat, but I think we can spice it up a little bit, particularly this piano melody. So let's listen to that real quick. Pretty good, but we can give it a little bit more. So let's open Dickify and use that to give it some more character. So let's open it up right here, and as soon as you open it, you're going to notice a lot of knobs and a lot of different options here. And we're going to go through these one by one as we kind of contour the sound that we're looking for. So the first thing that we want to look at here is the erectile dysfunction knob. This is, front and center. This is kind of the main hitter of this pack. So this is generally just going to give more power to your sound. So if I play the key, raise this up, you're going to hear that over time, it starts to get a little louder and a little bit more powerful. Another cool feature, I don't know how they accomplish this, but another cool feature is that as you raise this, you'll see the graphic on the left gets a little bit bigger and, more developed. And as you adjust this knob, that actually happens to you in real life as well, which is a really interesting effect. I don't know what technology they use to do that. Hey, this is Future Frank again. I just wanted to correct another little small mistake that I made here. Dickify does not have any effect on your physiology. I have been told that any previous correlations with the use of the plugin and changes in the body are purely coincidental, and I have been urged to remind the viewers of this video that Dickify is not a cure for erectile dysfunction or any such condition as some people may have thought, I think. So you just ignore that part of the video if you can, because that I was wrong about that, and it's weird, but it's a cool feature. So we're going to just play this back, and we're going to adjust this to taste. So let's unmute everything, and let's just play it and find out where the sweet spot is for the erectile dysfunction. Okay. So as you can hear there's just a lot more character, a lot more power, and it just feels more present, more full, more interesting. It's grabbing your attention. It's saying, look at me, I'm the melody, and you need to listen to me. Now the next knob, hey everyone, this is Future Frank again, and I just wanted to remind you all that my brand new Serum preset pack, the Fruity Frank Fantastic Phonetics preset pack, is now available in the description of this video. This is over 4 sounds that were personally designed, manufactured, created, and made by me for professional grade industry standard beats. This product would normally run for $49.99, which is already a pretty solid deal for over 3 sounds of this quality. But if you use my link in the description, you can actually get it for free. So make sure you go click that. If we can hit 1,000 downloads on this preset pack, I will create a drum pack for free to go alongside it. So make sure you click that download link. Make sure you send it with your friends, send it to other producers. And yeah, just make great music, and let's get back into the video now. Now the next knob that we have to look at is the fidget knob. This knob is actually really interesting. I haven't seen anything like it in any other plugin that I've used. This knob allows you to actually fidget with it while you listen. So if I try to listen to this beat normally, fucking boring. I'm already falling asleep. If I listen to it with the fidget knob, see, it's just more fun. It's a lot more fun. It's a lot more entertaining to listen to it that way, you know. So that's the fidget knob. Those are the first 2 knobs. And now let's look at the jizz knob. What jizz knob is going to do is it's going to add a subtle blanket of white noise over the sound. So if I turn it up a little bit, you'll notice that it's pretty subtle, but it just gives that extra ambience, that extra fullness. It covers some frequencies that might be neglected in your mix. So you might want to just turn it up a lot, like I am right now. It might be a little bit overbearing at some point, so like this might be a little bit much, so we'll turn it back down for now. And we'll listen to this again. As you can hear, the beat is just much fuller. It's just much, much fuller. And you don't have any more empty space, and that lead is just punching and sounding great and characterful more than it was before. So let's turn that back down for now. And now we have the CBT knob. This one is pretty interesting. This is kind of like a really aggressive noise gate. So if I just play a C normally, rings out like normal. If I turn CBT up to about halfway, cuts off really quickly. So as the dynamics of that piano sustain taper off, it just gets cut off at a certain point completely, like a brick wall. And if you turn this up all the way, you get this almost percussive sound that's just the transient, which you could use, you know, for really low notes. For some interesting bass lines, maybe. Or you could have a melody up here, like... you know, like that. So that's a CBT knob. Well, let's put that right here. Let's turn the jizz back up. And let's just listen to the effect that this has. Oh. So as you can hear there, it makes it a lot more staccato. Made it a lot like quicker and snappy. But it also had almost a slight delay to it because of the way the noise gate works. If the dynamics kind of raise back above, then they are reintroduced. So you kind of have that immediate squashed out, and then it comes back up for a little bit, and it just creates a really interesting sound. So I'm really, really happy with that CBT knob. I believe that stands for compression and ball torture, something like that. And now we have one that's pretty interesting, the puberty knob. Now the puberty knob actually interacts with the jizz knob and this epic button over here that we'll get into later. So we're going to keep those off for now, and we're just going to look at puberty by itself. And we're going to turn up the erectile dysfunction a little bit. Let's get a little bit of spark going on that thing. Now, the puberty knob, if you turn it all the way up, it actually adds some sustain to your notes, almost like a reverb. So if we turn it up, it's kind of like a toggle, because it doesn't really activate until you pass the halfway point. But once you do, you can play a note, and as you can hear, which is pretty interesting. And you can combine that with the jizz. I believe you can have it kind of up there, and it just kind of very fizzy, very high-end heavy sound. Very interesting. You know, and that's a sound you're not going to be hearing in your average beat. So by using something like that, you're going to be a step up above the rest of the game. And now we have my favorite part of this plugin, guys. Oh my gosh, this epic button. Let's turn this jizz back on. Let's keep the puberty down for now, and let's listen to what this epic button does. So here's it with it off. Let's just have a baseline control group here, if you will. Very cool sound, but let's turn on the epic button. Oh god. Fuck. Oh wow. Oh wow. That kind of blew me away for a second there. I'll turn it off and on so you can hear it. So off and on. Off. On. Oh wow. Oh wow, that makes a really big difference. That makes a really big difference. Oh, with the fidget knob too? With the fidget knob? Oh, fuck! Oh, God! Oh, that sounds really good. And yeah, that's most of the parameters you'll see on Dickify. We're going to turn that epic button off for now because I do quite like the puberty toggle, and it kind of has a weird side effect with the epic button where if I turn this up and then turn the epic button on, it kind of cancels the reverb, so you're not really getting that much out of it. But yeah, so if we turn, let's say, the erectile dysfunction right about there, we'll turn the CDBT up to about there, so it's very aggressive. We'll turn the jizz up a little bit and the puberty up, and we'll just get a really, really cool texture to this. So as you can hear, it's kind that much better. So yeah, that's Dickify on a melodic instrument, but let's also take a look at it on the drums. So I have my drum bus here. Mute this sample so we just have the drums going. Let's bring up Dickify again, because Dickify on the drums, you already know, it's going to make those drums hard and just stiff. So let's bring this up. Oh. 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 Oh, shit! Oh, that's hard. That's so hard. And let's listen to the whole beat with that. Oh. Oh. Let's turn it back on with the keys. Back on with the keys. Oh. Oh, God! It's so good. And let's turn puberty back on. What a plugin, man. What a plugin. You know, if I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it Um, and that was Dickify. Really interesting plugin. Very, very versatile. A lot of cool things you can do with it. Very unique in the way that it processes the sound and creates new textures that I haven't heard before. Very secret sauce, has a certain vibe to it kind of plugin right there. And yeah, so I would definitely recommend this plugin if you're looking to branch out to new options for sound design and things of that nature. Um, and yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys liked that deep dive into this really unique, cool plugin. Make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, stay safe out there, be kind to each other, but most importantly, please buy my Serum Preset Pack.